healer, speak love, everyone loves Lulu. See love, healer, speak love, everyone loves Lulu.
Welcome to Everyone Loves Lulu, and I am Miss Lulu. Everyone Loves Lulu is actually Lulu loving everyone. It's about you and me. It's about people. For as long as I could remember, I have been in love with people. Everything about people fascinates me. And this show celebrates that. It celebrates the human condition. But what does that mean? It means I want to know what makes you, you. And I can't wait to meet you because here at Everyone Loves Lulu, we love to hear you, see you, and speak love. So now that we got that out of the way, with that said, I am so excited for you to guess who my guest is. This person is a quadruple threat. He's an actor, musician, stunt fighter, and production pro. And they've worked on CW, NBC, Netflix, Amazon Prime Productions, as well as live theater. Oh, and did I mention his hair is more luxurious than Maui? Give it up for my dude, Solid Taylor. Yo, what is going on?
That hurts.
Oh, I love your mask. What was it?
I don't know, but I love it.
I think it's a bat.
It's a feisty bat.
Yeah, it's a hairy one. Well, it goes along with all your hair.
Oh, yeah.
How are you doing, love?
I'm grateful. How are you?
I am doing great, and I am so happy that you're joining me today, especially during this crazy time. But before we dive into finding out more about you, okay, us being Samoan, I'm Samoan, and in our culture, in every gathering, every meeting, we get to have a sua, or we meet each other and greet each other with a meal and with drink. So you did bring us something today to toast with, yes?
Yes, I brought you a good friend of mine's tequila.
Oh, yes, I'm so glad. What's it called?
Tepo-san.
Tepo-san.
And it's just shout out to brother Christopher Brandon as well as Matthew Hector. And they're just two guys who grew up together and doing some cool stuff. Just sharing some cool things. And let me give you the full unmasking.
Oh, there you are. I still wasn't sure if I had the right guest on. I'm just kidding.
I wasn't sure where I'm at right now, too.
Hey, but I respect that. Face coverings all day. But we did make sure, right? We got tested and we're good. It came back negative, positive on other things.
Yeah,
but
yeah, good.
as far as COVID, we're
Positively
negative.
Positively negative. It was a good test. But yeah.
Okay, so Chris Brandon, shout out to my dude. So me and Tequila have been divorced for a long time. There's no reconciliation whatsoever. But apparently there's an exception tonight because I know Chris personally, and he is one of the creators of Tepazan. And thank you so much for sharing that with us tonight. So let us have a toast, shall we? So that we can get warmed up and get our groove on.
Shall we?
Shall we? Here's to wise and generous and kind and beautiful and sexy. But enough about me. Here's to you. Solid.
To a good life, to a better death. Manuia.
Manuia. Oh my goodness. It's just so good. Man, I have not had tequila in so long. So just so you know, this isn't some watered down bottle that we just filled up with some
I felt
water.
that.
No.
Oh,
Coronavirus. Thank goodness we're 6 feet apart right now. That is
That's
smooth.
Good.
So smooth.
That's good.
As smooth as tequila can be. All right. Let's start off with getting to know each other, shall we?
Shall we?
Okay. So pretend we're on a first date.
Sorry.
Yeah. What? But you swiped left, or is it right? I've been out of the
these
okay.
days. I just show up.
So basics in 90 seconds, okay? On a first date or in a first meeting, you kind of do the whole awkward questioning back and forth, and we're gonna do it in 90 seconds. So I'm just gonna shoot out questions like fast style, and you're just gonna say what comes to mind. But we're islanders, so 90 seconds, give or take. Island time.
Like 90 seconds or like guys 90 seconds?
Wait, what's guys 90 seconds?
Like forever, apparently. I was like, girls, like a good 90 seconds.
Really?
Yeah,
I
no,
thought it's girls that take, 5
girls
minutes
be like
means like
90
5 hours.
seconds. I was like, oh my God.
Okay, so here goes basics in 90 seconds. What's your full name?
Emmanuel Saleh Taylor the first, with many more to come.
Oh, very nice. Birth date?
12/01/87.
I love that you just said the year too, because I be making up the year every time.
The year of our Lord. Yes.
Your ethnicity?
Active ingredient in is Psalm 1, but mixed.
Mix, mutt.
A little bit
Just
of that,
like
a little
me.
bit of this.
I'm
Yeah.
about it. It's all about the mixtures now. Where do you live so that I can stalk you?
Wherever
obviously.
I'm at.
Nice.
Yeah, stalker.
Where do you hail from?
I was born in Seattle, raised in Seattle, Hawaii, in the Bay Area, Cali. And
Okay.
Spent a lot of time in. Actually, now I'm like a Puertorqueño now. I've been in New Mexico for a bit, and just splitting my time between New Mexico and LA.
Okay, how long is that drive?
11 and a half hours.
And you drive,
It's
right?
fun. Oh God, I love the drive. Yeah.
Wow, that's nuts. Okay, we'll have to dive more into that because
Absolutely.
ooh, that takes a special person. It's like those truck drivers, who can drive hours and hours. It definitely takes a special person to be able to do that. How many siblings do you have, if you have any?
All of us all together, 9, 5 boys and 4 girls.
Wow. And where are you in the mix?
I'm in the top tier.
Oh, that's I like that. I'm the top tier. Your horoscope sign.
I am a Sagittarius.
Okay, what does that mean?
I'm chill, cool.
Okay, I can see that. What gender do you identify with?
I identify all of them,
Oh.
but today I'm male.
Okay, well that's good to know. Just so
I'm
I'm
an
not
actor.
stepping on some Oh, true. You are who you have to be in the moment, right? Do you have any tattoos?
One I can see, kind of, if there's like 5 mirrors, but yeah.
If there's a black light.
Oh yeah, African American light. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, right. My bad. My bad. Piercings. Do you have any piercings?
None on purpose.
Okay, but you might have been
Shit
pierced.
happens, man.
Oh my gosh. Favorite color?
Blue and red.
Favorite number?
7.
Okay. Favorite movie? That's a tough one because you are in the business.
It is. I don't know.
Well, we'll come back to that. How
One of my-
about?
one of my favorite funny movies?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Mel Brooks, Robin Hood, Men in Tights.
Oh, that's a great one. That's a great one. Okay, like Princess Bride too. You like all of
God,
those.
That's a great one. Too.
I know. Okay, favorite actor.
One of my top ones is Cliff Curtis.
Okay, and Cliff Curtis was.
Cliff Curtis was Uncle fucking Bully. But he also known he was
He's
a
I am.
chameleon.
Is it IMDb?
IMDb?
IMDb. I'm like making stuff up.
He's a chameleon.
He's pretty incredible to watch. Now, if you were a superhero, who would you be?
Fat Thor.
That was pretty short. What animal would you be?
Fat Thor.
Nice and fluffy and furry.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
A lion.
A lion. I
Yeah.
see that pride,
No, just chill ass, lazy ass, sleepy ass lion.
Yeah, all the lionesses do all the work anyway.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. And just come in like, what's up?
Okay, favorite music genre.
I'm a moody dude and I love listening to all kinds.
Okay. Favorite band.
That's a tough one too. Like, I don't know. Favorite band I've seen live, Commodores.
Dude, what? You saw the Commodores live?
Yeah, on accident.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's even better. So it was free.
Yes.
Okay.
It was.
Favorite food.
Comfort food.
Okay.
Home food. Just
Home
anything
cooked.
just cooked at home just really well.
Favorite sport.
Rugby.
Rugby. And you played?
I'm retired, as you
Okay.
can see. Yeah.
You're a coach now. That's good.
Barely a spectator.
Your go-to karaoke song.
It depends. There's different levels of it. If I'm just landing and I have the next song coming up that I can just sign in, My Girl or Tennessee Whiskey, just to mess around.
Okay.
If I'm a little sauced up, chasing the buzz.
After
love-
Tep is on?
Some Tepo-san. Yeah. I love doing Doobie Gray's Drift Away.
Okay.
And then, a little further down, I love doing some stuff. Just to Be Your Man. I love that, like that.
You
walking
just love
bass.
music, obviously, and
I
we're going to
just love
dive
it,
into
yeah.
that as well. What about a celebrity crush? Do you have one?
So this is weird.
I love
Okay,
weird.
so I have crushes, but I'm gonna just answer beyond your question. I have I've had some awkward crushes. I wouldn't necessarily I don't know if it's just celebrity, but I'd say like one of my first awkward crushes was the female squirrel from The Sword and the Stone.
I'm sorry, a squirrel.
Female
Okay,
squirrel from The Sword and the Stone.
but I'm sorry, I caught squirrel, the main part on that one.
The anamorphic, it was just brilliant. I don't know what, like, but when I was a kid,
There was just something about that
that
female
that little
squirrel.
thing just began my journey to manhood. It
And the
was weird.
female squirrel actually spoke, right?
No,
Oh, it didn't. It was
she spoke with her eyes.
was it the way her teeth were gnawing on
It
a
was just I don't know, like she was.
I can't even. We can't even touch this anymore. Okay.
I'm in a good place right now.
Okay. Do you have a pet peeve?
Incompetence.
Okay. Expand on that a little bit.
Beyond the grace period, beyond the like, Lord knows I wouldn't be where I'm at had it not been for other people having patience with me and putting me in their graces and stuff. But there comes a time when you are arrogantly ignorant and just not able or willing to change or adjust, and you're messing up the time for everyone else, and you're holding up our time, especially when you're on someone's dime.
That is incompetence to you, and that's what peeves you.
Oh yes.
I love it. Okay, what's something unique about you? You know, in the sense of, can you, for example, eat 100 hot dogs in 30 seconds? You know, that's just an example.
That's a good
I don't know
stuff.
why that came to mind, but
It feels great though. I
there was a competition you were in that you accidentally won, right? I do
so
remember that.
it turned into, I guess it was a prank, but there was like how many bananas can you eat blindfolded and stuff, and they're like the goal the record is 45 in a minute, and I hit like 30 and 15 seconds. I was just going through.
Wait, first off, how big were these bananas?
These are proper bananas.
They were
This is,
so 30,
Brazilian, there's some good stuff,
but
man.
30 bananas in 15 seconds.
They said it
bro.
was $100 on the damn line, and I was hungry. Second of all,
So obviously you just swallowed. There was no chewing involved.
girl, no, yeah, it was bananas. You can just swallow that shit. It's nothing. It's easy.
You know what's so crazy? I actually have some bananas right here for you
Go
to
on.
demonstrate. No, I'm just kidding. Damn, that would have been so great. I should have had the bunch of bananas
Put
ready
$100
for
on
you.
the line, I'll swallow
I'm like
anything.
$100 right now. Oh my god. Okay, and how old are you when you had your first real kiss?
Let's see. First base.
Is this one of those awkward ones again? Did you know you were being kissed?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
I knew how people were doing it. It was like, that's a thing, right? And then like, this is a girl I liked, and I was like, hey, I want to do this. And we were like, give me some sugar. And then she kissed me. It's like, oh, that's sugar. It's like, oh.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And,
Okay, so it was memorable, obviously.
Yes, I was 12.
Okay, good job.
Yeah. And,
All right.
she was 16.
Wow. So she was a cougar at that point.
Yeah. A mini panther.
Yeah, right. Oh, I like
a
that.
little
Panther.
mountain lion.
Okay, now last one. Favorite swear word.
Fucking fuck.
Amen. That's
one
what
of my
I'm
favorite
talking
things.
about. Or in Psalm 1, Gefe.
Gefe.
Yeah.
Like-
Gefe.
Like one of those things where like, okay, I love, was someone once said that people who swear aren't intelligent enough to find alternate words, but sometimes you just can't.
There's no
There's no
alternative.
alternative to
Yeah.
fucking fuck.
Right.
It's like,
I think
fucking
that
fuck
pretty
is wrong
much
with you?
encompasses what you need to say,
By the
right?
sorry pastor, anyone? Sorry,
Mom.
mom, dad. Sorry, pastor, dad.
Sorry, future children. We're going to see this.
Fuck that. They're gonna hear words. But
That's how they're going to be good people.
everyone else, sorry.
Oh, man. Okay, let's dive into your career and the many facets of you, and starting with your acting, shall we?
All right.
You're an actor. You are a stunt fighter. You're in the production side of films and productions in general that come to acting. And also, you're a musician. So, starting with the acting part,
Mhm.
how long have you been acting? Or how long have you been in this business?
Now, I've been acting since I was a kid, but how long I've been in this business has been like 4 or 5 years.
Okay, so
So you know, one of those things starting in church.
yeah.
you're doing skits, human videos, or the Easter plays and stuff, and starting from there. But it started younger when like I was 5 years old, and I loved reenacting scenes from movies that I just enjoyed. One of my favorite things to do was like from The Mask.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, one of my favorite first favorite actors, and that scene where like he gets shot, he acts like he got shot, and like playing off all these different things, and
Well, he's one of the most, well-known physical comedians there is.
that dude is.
There's no holds bar. He reminds me of Robin Williams, and they're on another level when it comes to the physicality.
Oh God, yeah.
And the commitment that takes. So you're like that as an actor. Then I would say is you're committed. When you're committed into a role, you're willing to sacrifice your body.
Oh yeah, like I'm putting myself through anything to tell the story, as long as within the parameters of like us telling telling the story. I'll give it everything.
I love it.
Because why not?
Right. This is what you chose to do, and so.
And I get paid. Sometimes.
I was gonna say.
When I do. When I get experience.
Which is priceless, is what they want to say, right? So starving
Or
artist,
less
is that a true is that a true thing when you're starting out? Starving artist?
Well, I've been blessed. Like I've been able to just do things that I'm in a very unorthodox career.
Okay.
It's roles have come to me. I'm done small roles, doing like day playing stuff. Come in for a scene or two to just like help tell a story, pass on the main character to the next part. But I'm grateful to where I'm able to tell a story, and like the whole starving artist thing. I have side hustles. I work on the production side too.
Yeah. Do you
so
prefer being in front or behind the camera?
I like telling stories.
Okay.
I love helping telling stories.
So you would want to do both, obviously, at the same time if you could.
Whatever I'm needed to do to help tell a story, I'm more than happy to do it.
Wow, that's great. Speaking of telling a story, okay, so just so you know a little bit about me, I do have an acting background.
Yes, you do.
It's been eons ago, which is crazy because I'm only 25. But yes, my first passion was, it's always been people, but acting was definitely one of them. And my reason for wanting to be an actor was that I could be the escape for people, because that was what it was for me when I would watch movies as a kid, especially growing up in Samoa on this small island with only 2 channels on TV. And
Did your TV have the?
Yes, it had the little turn click. What? Oh my gosh, I do miss that. Oh, and then having to like put foil on the antenna.
You had to stand a certain way and still get that reception.
Using one of the little brothers to hold the antenna, you know?
When you know you already got reception, you just need them to get out of the
Yes,
damn way.
exactly. Oh, man.
Old school.
But I knew from then that I, like you, telling a story, but mainly for me, it was the escape. It was the fact that I could be, for that hour to 2 hours, that escape for people. So, because I've got a professional here, which I'm so excited about, we have a cold reading scene.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, and this was chosen by our peeps,
Yes.
who will not be named, because if this scene sucks balls, you guys are going to get it.
They have horrible taste.
Okay, so we have not seen this scene. This is a true cold reading. And can you explain to everyone what a cold reading is?
A cold reading is when you're going through a scene or a script and you haven't seen it before, you don't know what you're doing, you're just going to jump in.
Because you're in an audition, right? And they give you, and that happens a lot in the auditions, where they give you this script you've never seen before in your life, and they ask you, well, let's see what you got.
On the spot.
On the spot.
On the day.
So this is where hopefully some training is involved. But it's been a minute for me, so this is just me training with my kids. All right.
I see why they chose this. Okay.
Okay, so this is Upon My Return. Can we read the synopsis a little bit?
This is a short comedy sketch based on old nobility in England. 100 years ago, that raises the question, what if there was a Burger King?
What?
Okay.
What if there was a burger in 100? Oh, okay. way back when.
Sir Walter Walter speaks to his king about killing captured defiers of the throne and stopping afterwards for some Burger King. You like that pause right there?
Oh my gosh. So this is where that phrase you love so much, fucking fuck, comes
Fucking fuck, man.
into play. Man, and this is filmed, so this is gonna be forever, guys. Might come back to haunt. Whatever future roles we might have gotten might go down the shitter after this.
Or whichever ones we're getting looked over, we blame this.
For sure. Okay.
I'm with
So
it.
how about you be Sir Walter Walter,
The
and I'll
third.
be King Rochester Esther. I'm just that sounds about right.
However you want to be, Your Majesty.
Or Esther, King Rochester. Whoa, so I'm a dude, but I could be a woman king. Sure, why not? Okay.
That's right.
All
All right.
Okay.
It is time, my lord. What shall I do with the others? Shall I slay them?
Kill them all.
Much obliged, my lord. May I ask you something?
Twat.
Where?
Twat.
I'm not sure.
Not sure what. Twat.
I do not see a twat. Where's the twat, my lord?
Where?
That is what I thought you were asking me, lord.
Twat.
Yes.
Twat. I do not understand you.
So there is no twat?
Twat did you want to ask me?
That's what you. Oh, right. Pardon my hearing, my lord. Twas wondering, would you be so kind as to permit me to stop in the town of Whiffleberry for some Burger King?
Burger King, you say?
Yes, my lord. I say indeed I do.
Twat? I did not know that there was a Burger King in Whiffleberry.
Yes, there is, my lord.
I order you to order me a Whopper.
Yes, my lord. I would be honored to bring you back a Whopper. Chicken fingers?
Yes, and a Coke. Diet. No ice.
Is it all, my lord?
Fries, of course, fries. Another Whopper, double stack the meat, remove the lettuce and tomato, and hold the mayo. Was the owner granted permission to build a Burger King in Whiffleberry?
Only if he were in accordance with the law.
I do not recall. Check. If not, after you order, please bring me back the head of the owner. But after you order.
Yes, my lord.
Go. Return before sunset.
Good day to you. I will kill the wrongdoers and be off to Burger King. I bid you goodbye, my lord. Yeah, boy. Excuse me, my lord. A tickle in me throat upon my return.
Off with his head.
That's a fun scene.
Wow. That was, twat. Twat was that.
Twas cool, man.
That was pretty dope. I mean, talk about imagination telling a story about old English. I completely
cool.
butchered whatever. I went back and forth, whoever character I felt like I was going to be then.
It was cool, though, because, like, near the end, we kind of found an essence
our
of
groove.
a character.
Yeah.
You know, that's
That
what's
was fun.
tricky. Yeah. So,
Twat you say? Was tricky?
Monsieur, my lord, my lady, monsieur. Like, that's actually really cool. By the end of that scene, we knew who we were.
Yeah. I think I was very Kingdom-esque.
Yeah, and I was very Walter.
You were about that Whopper.
But get the Whopper and chicken fingers. That was some good shit.
Why do I want Burger King now? I think we're good. This is gonna go in my repertoire every show now. I'm just gonna do a cold read just for the hell of it.
I hope this play gives
Scare the shit out of all the
Burger
guests.
King in its concessions. That'll be so cool.
That was fun. Okay, good job to our peeps that actually
Good
picked
choice.
this.
Good stuff.
What do you say in old time English? Good. There.
Good shit. I don't know. Say shit with an accent. Good shit.
Good shit.
Good shit, me crew. Me lads.
Oh my
Me lads
god.
and lasses. Good shit.
Oh, okay. You
Sorry,
were
Pastor. Sorry, Dad.
you were incredible. You were
the sound.
awesome. I haven't done a cold reading in so long that
was
felt
fun.
so. That
You're
was
great.
really fun. Thank you. I mean, you have to say that because
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
Which I appreciate. I'll take it. I'll take whatever accolades you're giving my way.
And I meant it too after. Yeah, after I said it, I meant it.
After the sixth twat,
Yeah, that was really good.
we were on.
Good
We were
shit.
so on.
Good shit.
I was like, how many ways can I say twat? Like
And it gave
twat,
you more,
twat.
more
I know.
opportunities to say it.
And it was like capitalized and lowercase and a little elongated. I love it. Just the imagination, right? Okay, so with that though, is talent or training more important to you when it comes to acting?
They're the two different sides of the same coin. I'd say talent gets you in the door, but training keeps you there. The discipline that comes through training. God willing, I'm in this for the long haul, and hopefully have some talent to be noticed. But it's going to take some discipline, some training to get to stay in it. So I have to stay about my wits,
And you do. I mean, like you said earlier, you're a hustler, and so you have to wear many hats, especially in this industry. You can't just be a one-trick pony, right? And this is why you discovered early on you have your acting. You then discover the production side of it and also your talent for music. And do they go hand in hand a lot of the time?
I approach most of my acting as a musician.
Nice. Which is what?
I play keys and guitar, but I'm also like when needed a music director and stuff. So like, gotta know if I'm working with a band, I gotta know what everyone's capable of. I gotta know how to communicate with everyone. I gotta know everyone's part for every single song, every single time. And that came from church, where like my mom and dad they ran the music ministry, and my mom knew every voice, my dad knew every instrumentation, and I try to run that with me. And when I'm acting, I try to keep an eye on, try to keep everything in perspective, where we have a story to tell, and then we have beats that we need to hit in order to help tell the story. And no matter how big or how small you see your role in, you have an obligation to tell this story.
Right.
Putting ego aside, tell the damn story. You get hired and you get casted to play a role, you play that damn role.
Mm-hmm.
And I play that as a musician, where I got a little jazz background in me, where sometimes you're just hitting a little get up, and that's just a little part to help tell the story of the song.
Now, I mean, one of the questions that I used to get, right, when I was starting off in acting and doing plays, and they can be, especially I did mainly live theater, right? And live theater is
Lovely.
it's unplugged, where you it's sink or swim when you're on stage. Once it's action, right? The first line comes out, and then it's going, oh shit, you've got to save yourself. So,
What's the worst moment you've had on stage?
I completely blanked out. I have never. I kind of tout myself as I work hard. You know, I feel that I'm talented, but I also work my ass off. So, like you said, when it comes to knowing everybody's parts, I would be that actor that learned everybody else's lines.
Oh, there's a trap there.
Yeah, so I learned everybody's lines, and so that I could know the ins and outs of how I could, save each other or pick up the lines, And this one, I was one of the leads, and all of a sudden it just left me in the middle of a fucking scene, and I'm the only one talking, right? So it's a monologue, and I just lose my train of thought.
In the middle of
in
the
the
monologue?
middle of the monologue. It just escapes me. So this play is called the Last Days of Judas Iscariot. And I was the lawyer for, that story was incredible. It's a take on Judas in purgatory. And so I'm his lawyer.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I'm his lawyer in purgatory, and I am and who I have at the stand, it's a trial, and Satan is Lucifer is on the stand, and I'm interrogating him per se, or questioning him, and in the middle of the monologue, I completely blank out, and I have never in my experience, and I had been an actor then for about a few years and on stage, and dude, that was the scariest moment, and I'm looking everywhere. And in the middle of a monologue, nobody can really save you. They can try and say something to so I'm asking Lucifer, like the same question over and over again, hoping for something to come.
Feed me
Yeah,
my
I'm like,
damn- help
oh
me
my
out."
God, why do you not know my lines, you devil? But and for some, and then all of a sudden it just came back, and it all came back. But I seriously thought it was 5 minutes at least, but everybody said it was 30 seconds. Like,
See, I'm talking about like 30, 90 seconds, 30
the
seconds.
longest 30 seconds of my life. I never want to feel that ever again. Never.
awesome.
And that's so, but that's what I love about theater. Was there an experience for you, I mean, theater or in film or in production that was like either scary or super memorable?
I've had a few. We talking about theater. So this was working towards my Albuquerque debut. And it was Legally Blonde, the musicals. I came from musicals.
Okay.
And I was late to the audition because I was working, and I was working in the bar, and they're like, you
Paying
can't
them
leave yet until
bills.
blah, 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 And they all knew that like, I had an audition, but they're like, you can't leave yet because the other bartender is not here yet. Like, I'm just like waiting, and they finally get in there, get out, boom, boom, and I'm an hour late to the audition.
Oh my God.
And it's the group number where everyone's like learning the choreography and stuff. But I pick up dance pretty good,
Oh, awesome.
and like I got the dance like that, and like, it was a good thing because I came in and, like they're now running through the whole thing, and I was able to pick up, and I was like, all right, cool. They saw me pick up the dance quick, but how else can I stand out? So they're like, all right, we're gonna do this side versus this side. All right, guys versus girls. All right, guys, these guys versus these guys. So like at the end of the dance portion, there's like 8 count of freestyle. Well, like so we're still gonna go through that, and like they're coming up like, hey, can you? We're gonna offer you the role, but we're gonna have to play like 3 roles in there, and like 3 supporting roles. I'm like, cool, man, it's gonna be great. And they're like, can you do the splits every night? I'm like,
What?
I'm like,
Tell me you said no.
yeah. I said, yeah.
Of course you
I
did.
said, yeah. I'm
And
finding
at
a way.
this point, you have half of your like.
So my left
your left side,
hamstring,
okay.
my left gluteus maximus and minimus, the max and minimal.
But your sphincter's intact, so that's
Yeah,
good.
that
At least
shit,
you got
like-
that going
like
for you.
straight up, girl. Like, that was the smartest.
can't.
That was the smartest part of my body during that whole thing.
Oh,
But like we had like a
man.
month. I think it was like a month and a half of prep
Okay.
towards our opening, and
So you said I got this.
I
I'll be fine."
had that much time, like a month or a month and a half, to train my right leg to do the split. And they're like, all right, cool. All right, we're going. I'm training, I'm stretching and all that stuff. And opening night, we make it. We're going, but I was late again because my job, we still couldn't get one of
What
the
the
other.
fuck? Your job does not have this thing together. What is
Oh,
going
no,
on?
it was just one of those things.
Killing dreams.
It's just one of those things that
One
just
bartender
happened.
at a time.
But I was like coming in hot. It was like 30 minutes to curtain, and like, all right, I'm just gonna vocally warm up, and
I
I
love
barely
it.
stretch, and I'm just going through. But I forgot to really stretch. So opening night,
It's
getting
like
ready to do
deja
a
vu.
thing,
Oh no,
Oh,
I am
man.
scared.
but mirrored. So we're doing the thing, and like my role the first guy was a jam master Chad, Grandmaster Chad,
Oh, I love it.
and like we're doing the part where
And this is the
opening
your first scene coming.
my first scene with the first character,
And you have to do the splits.
and I'm doing the splits. I'm like, doing the song, we're singing, and then I have like a little duet between me and Elwoods, and I'm now like rapping and stuff, and then I'm doing a little dance and stuff. And like I'm landing, and boom, landing the splits. Crowd pops, so like but I'm like, oh, I just tore this side out, and so I coming up.
I
Get the thing, and I run to the back, and I got 90 seconds to change it to my next costume. And like, it was the longest 90 seconds of my life. So coming out there, changed.
Well, because now your other ass cheek and your
Girl.
your good ass cheek and your good hamstring is out,
The ass is torn, left and right. Thank God the center.
and not in a good way. You know what I'm saying?
but thank God center stage was uptight.
Oh,
Just like, was holding it down. And, but like, the left and right wings were just fucked.
What's nuts is that this is the beginning of the show. Like you still got
It
a
was the
whole.
opening day. We ran for 8 weekends.
Are you
Thursday to
kidding
Sunday?
Me? What? The, oh,
But
wow.
I adjusted. Like I would I wouldn't do the splits or jump into it. I would do like just hold my leg up and stuff, or like a little scorpion or whatever. Like I'm oddly flexible for a big dude, and that's one of the things I know you can like market me. It's like this guy does things that you won't expect him to do. Like
Yeah.
okay, let's see what he can do. Like you won't expect it. Just let him stretch first.
Wow, that's a pretty memorable story, dude. I mean, that kind of brings me into your stunt work, right? Like, because you're so physical, and
Yeah.
is this where it kind of came to pass? You're like, oh yeah. I mean, how did you get into stunt work?
I got into stunt work. A good friend of mine, his name is Curly Club. He giving out stunt classes, and he what got me there was like I'm taking martial arts. I was doing I do this jujitsu, Japanese
Okay.
style, Washin Ryu jujitsu,
Right, and then I also saw you do Muay Thai, some boxing,
kickboxing,
kickboxing, wrestling. What kind of wrestling?
Greco-Roman style, or
Oh,
even
like
professional.
WWE was
And
what I
that
was
too,
like.
maybe I've done
Okay.
it. It's fun.
Wow.
I've been thrown through tables. It's fun.
Okay, but
Black
then I mean,
out.
you can really get hurt in
Oh, yeah.
stunt work. Okay, and so you
But
have
like,
more scars to tell about for that.
oh yeah, one of the worst things you can do in the stunt setting in general is rush. And unfortunately, I was on a show where I didn't ask enough questions. I should have known that this guy was saying he's a stunt coordinator was not a stunt coordinator. It was one of those nepotistic kind of
Oh, yep,
shows.
yep, yep.
Is that is that a word? Nepotistic.
Yeah, sure. I love
That
it.
feels right.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
it's from the root word nepotism, so it's gonna
yeah.
sound like it.
Yeah. Like yeah,
Sure.
tis a thing.
I say we fake it till we make it. You know what I mean?
Keep
So,
faking it, I'm with it.
nepotistic all day.
That feels right.
If you don't know, you know now.
Yeah, tis a thing.
Okay, so it's
like-
about everybody knowing everybody, and it's family style.
And like I jumped on for very little pay, if that even. But it was a gag went sideways, and I ended up paying the price for it. And,
I mean, like what got injured? I mean, I'm assuming you got
yeah.
injured.
So
Were you jumping off a burning building? What
I was
happened?
jumping off of a stagecoach,
Oh, God.
and I overshot my landing because it was a big wide shot.
Okay.
And I was trying to like aim for some grass, but I went and it felt like straight concrete. So I fractured my ankle, and I like dislocated my knee, and my
Dislocated your hip?
like
Or, like,
displaced.
oh my God.
Separated
It
my
wasn't in the
shoulder.
right place. Your
No.
hip was in your chest.
I had like a bit of a funk to my step.
Okay.
You know,
You had that G
Yeah.
walk
Oh,
going
yeah.
on.
straight up, straight up.
And was there another part of your body that got hurt?
My ass was good.
Okay, that's good.
I think you're asking about that. You really?
Neck, shoulders, head
Well, like,
intact.
my neck is always in bad shape, but
Oh.
well, no, like
That's a lot, though.
but it took me like 2.5 years to even get back to try to start working back.
Damn.
But it was a hell of a harsh lesson to learn.
Yeah.
And
So the lesson though was for you to, it's okay to say no to certain projects if you have a feeling, or
ask questions.
okay,
You know,
that
like,
that would probably
be
help.
informed before you're making a decision. You know, and
There's
just
blind
because-
faith, but then there's also informed faith, right?
Oh,
Like,
well said, girl. I'm with it. I'll drink to that.
Ay, everyone loves Lulu. Message.
Well said, Lulu. But like, ask questions. Always, Vanessa, Brandon, Doctor Vanessa and Brandon. She says one of the most.
That's our girl who actually picked out the scene for us. So shout out.
Her,
Whose
shout out to
brother
Zeke.
who made the tepazon, who
Yes.
is our connection for me
Also,
and Sally Boy.
Megan Higgins, Zeke Taylor. You know, they help. Man, I love my family.
I know. Shout out to the crew, man. Okay. Wow. You really are a multiple threat in the good sense. You know, like
Or a threat
triple
to
threat.
myself.
Or yeah, we are our worst enemies, right? Let's dive into your music
Yeah.
right now because I know it's getting to that time. I can't believe it. Time flies when we're having fun, and
I'm
I
ready.
am having a blast with you. I
Thank you
hope
so
you're
much.
having the same here on Everyone Loves Lulu.
Thank you.
Okay, so music. You've been doing music your whole life. I swear, for us Pacific Islanders, we pop out of the vag just singing. What do you think?
You're like, Some kids.
Mommy!
Some babies having runs and stuff like like, oh, the R&B singer, soul singer. Yeah, starting in church.
Yeah.
From playing to singing. Come from a very blessed family where either you can play, you can sing.
And when I first met you, you just have like this beautiful soul about you. And so I've actually heard you sing, and I'm
Sorry about
excited
that.
to share. No, shut up. I'm excited to share that on the show because your soul comes through in your music.
Thank you.
And it's awesome. I'm actually seeing some of your acting work, and that is always true to you. And that's what I wanted to show here today. So I can't wait. You actually have written, you have a band.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, what's your band called?
We are called For Sale.
For Sale. Okay, now
That's a
Sale.
stupid dad joke of a name.
Well,
I love it.
and your name is spelled Sale, which is so funny because when I was trying to call you today and I was asking Siri while I was driving, my Siri, call Sale. He's like, there is no such name as Sale, because I have a South African Siri, and and I said, Sale. And he goes, Soli Satele. I'm like, no, Sale. And then he goes, and then I said, oh, shoot. I probably was like, please
Sale.
call Sale. And he's like, calling Sale now.
That happens.
So that's a play on your name. It's called your band again, For Sale. Hey, so the number 4
Yes.
and Sale. That's so dope.
So, Cuatro Sales.
And so you
Cuatro
sing
sales.
and you play the guitar and you also play other
Or
instruments.
I'm on keys, or just depending on the arrangement. Altogether, there's 10 of us.
Wow.
And there's a bunch of us that are multi-instrumental. So like, I love providing an atmosphere where like everyone is just having fun
Yeah.
and utilizing everyone to the full potential, or even more of the potential. I have vocalists that can play. I have bassists that can play guitar, keys, and stuff. So like, we designed the show where everyone is just having fun.
Okay, and let's have some fun with your vocals now. Since we're nice and I mean, you don't need to do any vocal warm-ups. I think that Tepazon took care of that for us,
Thank
right?
you, Tepo-san.
This is gonna be a whole new tune. We should come up with a theme song for Tepazon after this. Okay, so is this an original?
This is, yes. This is actually written by myself and my really good friends, Jamie Harrison. So the two of us wrote this.
Shout out, Jamie.
Jamie, I started this song out. I'm a music director for this improv show in Albuquerque. So I do like live scoring for scenes and stuff. It's a cool way to keep my mind going. And there's just one scene I started playing this lick, and like it just kind of stuck.
My boy Solid Taylor, right here on Everyone Loves Lulu with an original, Try Love.
Babe, I've been thinking of the stars and the moon above. Baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. The waves on the ocean beach, the sand all around my feet. Baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. Just so simple.
Why you gotta be so shy?
Trying to find the words to say.
Maybe it'll be okay.
Might sound silly. Why don't we try love? Just some simple guy.
Why you gotta be so shy?
Trying to find the words to say.
Baby, it'll be okay.
Might sound silly. Why don't we try love? The way you move on the floor makes me want to see some more. Baby, it's you. And tonight it's you. You are my favorite thought to think about. Makes wanna see around. Baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. Just some simple guy.
Why you gotta be so shy?
Trying to find the words to say.
Baby, it'll be okay.
Might sound silly. Why don't we try love? Just some simple
Why you
guy
gotta be so shy?
trying to find the words to say.
Maybe it will be okay.
Might sound silly. Why don't we try love? Mhm. Mhm. Something about the way you wear your hair.
Well.
See it with my eyes, all I do is stare, baby. Oh, baby. Something about the way you wear your hair. See it with my eyes, all I do is stare, baby. Just some simple
Why you
guy
gotta be so shy?
trying to find the words to say.
Maybe it'll be okay.
Might sound silly.
Why don't we try?
Love.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you so much for being with me today.
Thank you.
It was such a blast. Everyone Loves Lulu has just bow down to all your multiple threats. I mean, triple threat, your quadruple, singtuplet threat. You're awesome, dude. And I just appreciate you so much for coming here. And you encompass what Everyone Loves Lulu is all about, which is see, hear, and speak love. And I can see your colors and in your aura, and I'm about it, dude. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
So before we leave, though, I would like to, what's something that we can leave our listeners and our viewers about you? Something to remember you by. A quote, a joke, another splits on the table would be great.
Nah, my ass is big enough right now.
But your sphincter's still intact, so I think we could do this.
All day. So far, I'm in my 30s now. Things are changing. I'm adjusting to this new normal.
Oh, man.
No, I'd say just be honest and true to yourself.
Amen.
And people believe in what they believe in. Be firm in what you believe in, and it's okay to challenge it every now and then.
Yes.
That's how it makes you stronger. So.
From, in another segment, we'll have to touch on it, but my boy he's not a guru, he's a gulu. Like gulu for sale. He's deepest person I have met. Yeah, he's so dope. And I'm just so excited for the world to meet you and just excited to see what you have coming in your faucets, letting it flow. So let's cheers and say goodnight, right? Shall we? Okay. Here's to staying positive and testing negative.
I'm with it, girl. Shit.
Manuel. Hey, come back and check out Everyone Loves Lulu. Same time, same place, Island Block Network. I'm your girl, Miss Lulu. My boy, Solid Taylor. Check him out on all his handles as well. Miss Lulu, MYZLULU on all my handles. We love you. Thank you so much for seeing, hearing, and speaking love. Mwah, 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 mwah.
See love, hear love, speak love. Everyone loves Lulu.